For me, fighting for joy means living in faithful obedience to what the Lord may be calling me to do, even in the hard circumstances of life. Scripture tells us that joy is a fruit of the Spirit, suggesting that if we live apart from the Spirit, that joy may not be attainable. In seasons of life when I may be inclined to turn my attention inward and to be self-absorbed, I need to trust that the Lord, whatever the Lord is asking me to do, I need to obey. A few years ago, when I was still experiencing some grief through a recent loss, the Lord asked me to become a small group leader for Women's Monday Night Bible Study. And my first inclination was to refuse, but I knew because He was asking me to do it, I needed to walk in obedience and trust Him for the outcome. And especially this last year, some of the women in my group have really been experiencing some really hard life circumstances. And to watch them walk through that and to watch them lean into the Lord deeper, and to watch their faith and trust grow, and to watch them be a witness and a testimony to unbelieving family members and friends, and to watch them wrestle through the question of, how do I do this well? And then to watch the other women in the group respond to that with their own deepening faith and trust has been amazing. To watch them reach out in very practical ways to help these women with meals and with a gift basket and with phone calls and texts and, of course, prayer. And just to see all of them grow in their faith and trust has been my joy and blessing. Only God can do that. Only God can take those really tough circumstances and use it for His glory and for our joy and blessing, for our good. But in order for that to happen, we need to trust Him with those circumstances, that He will do that. I have learned never to underestimate what God does in a life that is fully submitted and surrendered to His Lordship, and a life that will trust Him, even in those hard circumstances, to bring joy and blessing.